last minute. Why don't you ask me? I'm good looking, I know all the songs, and I don't get a bad throat.
You look great in a wimple.
Exactly.
He does, really.
No,
On the weekends, as it's
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you've heard. How are you?
all better now.
Yeah. Now, what do you have then? Do you get like bad throat?
I suppose like an athlete, really. I had a singer's injury, so
Yeah.
just had a vocal injury, which held me back for a few weeks. And I had to take a few weeks of voice rest. I had 1 week of voice rest and 1 week of vocal rehab, which sounds quite
It's a hell of a schedule, though, isn't it? That you guys put yourself under.
Absolutely. 8 shows to begin with for 6 months, and then all the publicity that went with that was a lot. And even Lord Andrew said that it was a lot for me
Absolutely.
to cope with as a first job as well. So I think I really, when I got a cold, I didn't want to take any nights off to disappoint people.
Yeah.
And I was afraid of kind of letting the people down who had voted for me, and I kind of felt the pressure to go on, when really I should have been more professional and gone, well, actually, I think I'll take a night off and get better. But I sang through this cold, I caused a vocal injury, and then had to take more time off, unfortunately. But I'm better now, and I'm on 6 shows a week.
Do you know, we all do that, though. I mean, I do that. Whenever I'm really ill, I always come in and work through the cold. Consequently, I give it to everybody else, make my voice much worse than it really is, and then eventually end up taking 2 or 3 days off. We all do that, though,
Absolutely.
don't we? In the show business, it's because we don't want to...
And also because if it was telesales, I would have happily taken a week off. But because I love my job, and I didn't want to disappoint all the coach loads that were coming up to see me.
And also, if you don't work, you don't get paid.
I'd do it for nothing, really.
Yeah. Oh, don't say
Don't
that.
tell Andrew.
Tell them that. No.
Have you been watching the other show that they're doing now?
Joseph.
What do you think of that show? I mean,
I think Joseph is fantastic, and all the boys on there are very fanciable.
they're all crying.
They're all crying, but it is quite an emotional bubble to go through. You know, you're in this Joseph bubble, like I was in the Maria bubble, and your whole world revolves around getting the role.
Yeah.
And when you're slated or criticised in any way, it hurts, and I don't blame for crying, because I cried a lot.
Do you think that you've made yourself ready for anything now? Having been through all of that, and having been through the reviews and the press and this and that you can cope with anything now?
I think I'm on a massive learning curve, and I still have much to learn, and I probably can cope with the press now, and I'm learning a lot, but I think there's more of an exciting journey to come. So I'm looking forward to life after Maria. I enjoy playing Maria. I'd love to play Maria till I was, I've said this over and over again, till I was 83. But it's quite exciting, the Black Void afterwards. Which reality TV queue am I going to join
the
next?
Grease one, couldn't you?
Or I could just be a Joseph.
Well, no, I'm not sure if that's
Is it all exactly how you thought it would be? Because, I mean, you'd been auditioning for parts, and sometimes when you get exactly what you want, it's not quite how I thought it was going to
No,
be.
it's everything and more. I mean, I've always wanted to play Maria. It's the one role I've always dreamed about. It's such a wonderful learning curve, and the best way to learn is to be thrown in the deep end. So even getting a vocal injury, I now have a leading ladies first aid box of everyone I need in that situation, and I can turn to them. So I've made some great friends, and I'm just learning how to be a leading lady, and there's no better way to learn than being in this position.
Has it been harder than you thought, though? Because the role's quite a tough one, and we've spoken about
It's
that, but also
very
the
big.
press and the pressure that goes with it. You lead the show, don't you? And I've seen the show, it's a wonderful show, but it's on your shoulders.
It's very much Maria's role in Maria's show, and the role is pretty massive. So if you're not feeling on form, you do feel that you're letting someone down. So when I was ill, I did think, I've got to push through this, but should I really be here? So I'm glad I took that week off and got better. I just think it's a great position to be in, leading a show like that. It's my first job, and yet it's a really enjoyable experience.
And is there a favourite song? Is there a point in the show where you think, oh, good, I'm glad we're singing this one now?
Goat Herd, I think. Love a bit of Goat Herd.
Let's have a listen to somebody else. Have we got you doing Goat Herd?
Oh, if you've got the Sound of Music soundtrack.
One moment. Could you bring that in immediately?
I think I have a copy.